Good morning. Welcome to English class. How are you? I think you are fine. In the previous class, we have started our Unit 4, first lesson. The grain is big as a hen's egg. Only some part we have taken. What did you understand from the previous class? Yes. One day, some children got as like raven of the shape like a grain of corn with a groove down middle, and a traveler bought it from them and it sold it to the king, and the king ordered his servants to find out what a thing it was, and the wise men of king pondered it over through their books, but they couldn't find out anything. Then that was up to the we have taken in the previous class. Let's continue. Okay. Then so at last his servants searched or pondered in their books, but they couldn't find out anything. They couldn't give any answer to the king. But they informed king that better to ask some peasants. Maybe they can give the answer. Then the king orders his servants to bring some peasants. Peasants means some farmers before him. Let's read it, okay? So the king gave orders that some very old peasants should be brought before him. His servant found one such man and brought him to the king. He was old and bent, pale and toothless. He could just manage to totter into the king's palace with the help of crutches. At last, his servants brought before the king very old peasant. And how was the peasant? He was very old, bent. Bent means valanya. His body was some bending, and he was pale. Pale means vilarea. Because of his old age, he was pale and he was toothless. He had no tooth. Okay. He could just manage to totter into the king's palace with the help of crutches. Totter means move with very weak steps. വളരെ കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് നടക്കുക അതിനെയാണ് ടോട്ടർ എന്ന് പറയാം. So he came to the palace, totter into the steps, totter the steps into the palace with the help of crutches. He was carrying 2 crutches in his hands. With the help of crutches, he was walking. Then that was the appearance of old man, old person. How can we describe him? Yes, he was old, bent, pale and toothless. He was walking with the help of crutches. I think now you got the picture of old person. Clear? Okay. Anyway, the old person brought before the king. Then what happened? Let's see. The king showed him the grain, but the old man could hardly see it. He took it, however, and felt it with his hand. The king questioned him, saying, when he reached before him, the king showed him the same grain. But the old man could hardly see it. Hardly means almost not. The meaning of hardly, not. Not എന്നൊരു meaning ആണ് hardlyക്ക് വരിക. Almost not എന്ന meaning ആണ്. So the old man could hardly see it. He could not see it properly because his eyes were not clear. Because of old age, his eyes were not clear, so he couldn't see it very well. And he took it, however, and felt it with his hands. കൈ കൊണ്ട് അതൊന്ന് ഒന്ന് തൊട്ടു നോക്കി. Then the king questioned him, saying, then the king asked him, "Can you tell us, old man, where such grains grew? Have you ever bought such corn or sown it in your field?" That was the question of the king. What was? The king asked about the grain of corn. That was where such grains grew. എവിടെയാണ് ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ഗ്രേനുകൾ, ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള ധാന്യങ്ങൾ വളർത്തിയിരുന്നത്? Have you ever bought such corn? എവിടെ നിന്നെങ്കിലും അങ്ങ് വാങ്ങിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? Or sown it in your field? അങ്ങയുടെ ഫീൽഡിൽ വിതച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? That was the question of the king. Then the old man was so deaf. Deaf means he could not hear anything. The loss of hearing. That is deaf. The old man was so deaf that he could hardly hear what the king said and only understood with great difficulty. He was deaf really, but anyway, he tried to understand what the king asked. "No," he answered at last. "I never sowed nor reaped any like this in my field, nor did I ever buy any such. When we bought corn, the grains were always as small as they are now. But you might ask my father. He might know where such grains grew." The old person replied. What was his reply? "I never sowed nor reaped it in my fields." എൻ്റെ ഫീൽഡിൽ ഞാൻ വിതയ്ക്കുകയോ കൊയ്യുകയോ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. And when we bought corn, the grains were almost as small as they are now. ഇപ്പോഴുള്ള corn പോലെ തന്നെ. Nowadays we are using the corn as like the same we were buying from the market. No difference at all. But you do one thing. You might ask my father. He might know where such grains. Maybe my father can answer for your question. Okay. Then from this paragraph, one question, sure question will come. What is that? You know, describe the appearance of old peasant. How can we describe him? The old peasant was, he was very old, pale, bent and toothless. His eyes were not clear. His hearing was not good. He was working with the help of crutches. Okay. Then, so the old peasant told the king that you ask my father. He will answer for your question. Then the king sent for the old man's father, and he was brought before him. He came walking on one crutch. The old peasant came with 2 crutches, but his father came with 1 crutch. The king showed him the grain, and the old peasant was still able to see, took a good look at it. That is the old peasant's father. How was he? He came with 1 crutch. His son came with 2 crutches, but the grandfather came with 1 crutch, and his eyes were more clear than his son. So he could see the grain well. And the king asked him the same question he asked to the grandfather. What was that? "Can you tell us, old man, where a corn like this used to grow? Have you ever bought anything like it or sown it in your field?" Though the old man was rather hard of hearing, he could hear better than his son. His hearing was not at all good. Not at all means his hearing was not more good, but he could hear better than his son. No, he said, I never sowed nor reaped any grain like this in my field. As for buying, I never bought any, for in my time. Money was not yet in use. Everyone grew his own corn. And when there was any need, we shared with one another. I don't know where such kind of corn grew. Ours was larger and yielded more flour than the present day grain. But I never saw any like this. He replied, I never sowed nor reaped any grain like this in my field. And for buying, we had no money in our time. ഞങ്ങളുടെ കാലത്ത് ഇങ്ങനെ ഇത്തരത്തിൽ ഗ്രെയിൻ വാങ്ങിക്കുക അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ശീലം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. വി ഹാഡ് നോ മണി ഉപയോഗിച്ചിരുന്നില്ല, പണം ഉപയോഗത്തിലുണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. ഇൻസ്റ്റെഡ് ഓഫ് മണി വി വർ എക്സ്ചേഞ്ചിങ് ദ തിങ്സ് ഈച്ച് അതർ. ഓക്കെ, ഗ്രെയിൻ ഒക്കെ ആർക്കെങ്കിലും ആവശ്യം വരികയാണെങ്കിൽ മറ്റൊരാൾ കൊടുക്കും. Like barter system. Then I do not know where such kind of corn grew. And ours was larger and more yielded than the present day corn. ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ കോണിനേക്കാൾ, ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഗ്രെയിനേക്കാളും കുറച്ചും കൂടെ വലുതുമായിരുന്നു. മോർ yielded, കൂടുതൽ പൊടി തരുന്ന തരത്തിലുള്ളതായിരുന്നു. And more yielded and yielded more flour than the present day grain. But I never saw any like this. ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ളത് ഞാൻ എവിടെയും കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല. I have, however, heard my father say that in his time the grain grew larger and yielded more flour. You had better ask him. But I didn't see anywhere, but I heard from my father. In his time, grain was so large and giving more flour, yielded more flour. You had better ask him. So the king sent for the old man's father. They found him and brought him before the king. He entered walking easily and without crutches. His eyes were clear, his hearing good, and he spoke distinctly. The king showed him the grain, and the old grandfather looked at it and turned it about in his hand. It is a great grandfather of old peasant. At last he brought before the king. How was he? Yes, he entered the palace very easily, without crutches. He was walking very easily. He was more stronger than his son and grandson. And his eyes were more clear than his son and grandson. And his hearing was good. And he spoke distinctly. He spoke very clearly. But his sons and grandsons speaking was not clear. They were when they speak, they were feeling some difficulty. But the great grandfather spoke distinctly, very clearly. Then the king showed him the grain, and the same question he repeated to the great grandfather. And the grandfather turned it about in his hand. It is long since I saw such a fine grain, said he. And he bit a piece off and tasted it. When saw this grain, he became so happy. And he said, it is long since I saw such a fine grain. ഇത്തരം ഒരു ഗ്രെയിൻ കണ്ടിട്ട്, ഇത്തരം ഒരു ധാന്യം കണ്ടിട്ട് എത്രയോ വർഷങ്ങളായി, എത്രയോ മുന്നേ കണ്ടിട്ടുള്ളതാണ്. And he bit a piece off and tasted. It's the very same kind he added. It's the same kind we were using in our time. The corn. Tell me, grandfather, began the king. When and where was such corn grown? Have you ever bought any like it or sown it in your field? And the old man replied, corn like this used to grow everywhere in my time, In my time, the same kind of corn we were using everywhere. I lived on corn like this in the days of my youth and fed others on it. It was such a grain that we used to sow, reap, and crush. In our time, everybody using the same kind of corn. ഇതും കൃഷി ചെയ്താണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ചിരുന്നത്. എല്ലാവരും ഭക്ഷണം കഴിച്ചിരുന്നത് ഈ കോൺ ഉപയോഗിച്ചാണ്, ഈ ഗ്രെയിൻ ഉപയോഗിച്ചാണ്. And the king asked, "Tell me, grandfather, did you buy it anywhere or did you grow it all yourself?" What was the question? What was the question of king? Did you buy it anywhere? എവിടെന്നെങ്കിലും വാങ്ങിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? Or did you grow it all yourself? നിങ്ങൾ സ്വയം ഇത് കൃഷി ചെയ്തെടുക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. The old man smiled. In my time, he answered, no one ever thought of such a sin as buying or selling bread. That means buying or selling bread. Bhakshanam. Bread means bhakshanam. Bhakshanam വാങ്ങുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വിൽക്കുക. That was the sin. They, in his time, in his childhood or in his youth, they considered selling or buying food. That was sin. Sin means പാപം. പാപമായാണ് കണക്കാക്കിയിരുന്നത്. ഭക്ഷണം വിൽക്കുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വാങ്ങുക എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്നത് ഭയങ്കര പാപമായിരുന്നു. In his time. And we knew nothing of money. മണി എന്നത് അവർക്ക് യൂസേജ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവരുടെ കാലത്ത് പണത്തെ കുറിച്ച് അവർക്ക് അറിയില്ലായിരുന്നു. Each man had enough corn of his own. ഓരോ മനുഷ്യർക്കും സ്വന്തമായി ധാന്യങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. Then tell me, grandfather, asked the king, where was your field? Where did you grow corn like this? And the grandfather answered, my field was God's earth. Wherever I plowed, it was my field. Land was free. It was a thing no man called his own. Labor was the only thing men called their own. My field was God's earth. This earth was my field. Wherever I plowed. Plowed means ഉഴയ്ക്കുക. അതായത് കിളയ്ക്കുന്നത്. എവിടെയാണോ ഞാൻ കിളയ്ക്കുന്നത്, that was my field. Land was free. It was a thing no man called his own. ഭൂമി ഫ്രീ ആയിരുന്നു. No one can say it was mine. Then labor was the only thing men called their own. Labor means adhwana. Labor only can say their own. Adhwanam മാത്രമായിരുന്നു എൻ്റെ എന്ന് പറയാനുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. Land was free. Everybody can plow there. Everybody can do the everybody can plant anything there. Nobody will ask the question. And answer me 2 more questions, said the king. The first is, why did the earth bear such grain then and has ceased to do so now? And the second is, why does your grandson walk with 2 crutches, your son with 1, and you yourself with none? Your eyes are bright, your teeth sound, and your speech clear and pleasant to the ear. How have these things come about? That was a question of the king. The first one, why? Nowadays, why did not have like this corn? The second one, how or why your son and grandson came with crutches and they have no good hearing, good eyes. What is the problem? And how these things came about? And the old man answered, these things are so because men have ceased to live by their own labor and have taken to depending on the labor of others. Okay. In his time, man are living by their own labor. സ്വന്തം അധ്വാനം കൊണ്ട് ജീവിക്കുന്നു. But nowadays, men living with others' labor. മറ്റുള്ളവരുടെ അധ്വാനം കൊണ്ട് ജീവിക്കുന്നു. And in olden times, men lived with according to God's law. They had what was their own and coveted not what others had produced. In olden times, men lived according to God's law. That means ദൈവത്തിന്റെ നിയമം അനുസരിച്ച് ജീവിച്ചിരുന്നു മനുഷ്യർ. But now they are living with their own laws. സ്വന്തമായ ഒരു നിയമങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കി ജീവിക്കുന്നു. They are not fearing of God. They are not thinking about God. They had what was their own and coveted not what others had produced. ആ കാലത്ത് അവർക്ക് അവരുടേതെന്ന് പറയാൻ സ്വന്തമായി ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എല്ലാം എന്ത് വേണമെങ്കിലും അവർക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. And coveted not what others had produced. Coveted means to desire something from others. മറ്റുള്ളവരിൽ നിന്ന് എന്തെങ്കിലും കിട്ടാനായി ആഗ്രഹിക്കുക. That is a coveted. Then all the times the people or men will not coveted what others had produced. മറ്റുള്ളവർ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയത് ഒന്നും വേണമെന്ന് ആഗ്രഹിച്ചിരുന്നു. So the in olden days the life was so happy and good. They are not depending others. But nowadays, what is the condition? We are depending for each and everything. Other states, other countries, or others. Okay, that's the main. That is the reason for this problem. That was the reply of great grandfather. Okay, this is the lesson. I think you understood well. Or if you have any doubt, ask me. I shall clear it. Then read the lesson 4 or 5 times and underline the new words and write the new words into your English notebook. And take page number 114. Do activity 1, activity 2. Okay, and send to me. Activity 1 and 2. Read it and do it yourself. Okay, then that's the activity I am going to give you now. Then let's wind up the class. Let's meet in the next class. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.